The resignation of former AICC spokesperson PC Chacko, a four-time MP and a defender of UPA during the 2G spectrum allegations, has sparked a small political fire as Kerala goes to the polls in another 3 weeks. Chacko wanted to contest the assembly polls, but his name did not figure even in the first list. Though he was part of the candidate screening committee, he did not even get to see the names of possible candidates. Disheartened, he called a press meet at his residence in Delhi the other day and said there is no Congress party in Kerala. Instead, there are two parties, one led by former CM Umman Chandi and the other led by opposition leader Ramesh Chennithala. People who have watched PC Chacko's political career say this was about time. He has lost his relevance in Kerala politics and in Delhi as well. Though Chacko had said he had resigned without a plan, let's see what is in store for this leader who has now come out openly against the leadership style of Congress in the state and at the centre as well. In this season of politicians with parliamentary desires jumping ship, will Chacko do the same? Let's consider three options. At a time when BJP is wooing Christian leaders into its fold, will Chacko move to the saffron camp? And you would remember another Christian leader from Kerala, that too a Congress spokesperson, Tom Vadakan, had joined the party just before the 2019 general elections. Vadakan left the party for not giving him the Thrissur seat. Reports say, similarly, Chacko was interested to contest from the Chalakudy assembly seat, but the party was not at all keen. Vadakan is now a BJP spokesperson, but Chacko has categorically said he will not join BJP. Will Chacko go with the CPM-led Left Democratic Front in Kerala? That is option number 2. There is some possibility as Chacko is no stranger to the left. He became a minister in the CPIM-led 9R government in 1980 when the anti-Indira Congress faction led by Umman Chandi joined hands with the left. He returned to the Congress fold sooner but always had a soft corner for the left front. This was evident when he warned against Rahul Gandhi contesting to the Lok Sabha from Kerala's Wayanad. On hearing Rahul Gandhi's plan to contest from Kerala, Chacko even went to his residence in an attempt to dissuade him. Chacko feared Gandhi's candidature and fight against LDF as the main enemy would prove disastrous for the Congress in North India. The primary enemy is BJP. He had maintained that position. In this context, with the CPIM embracing even ideological enemies like the Kerala Congress, Chacko would have some backers within the left front. But for now, Chacko is not interested. He will not enter the assembly election fray. Now option number 3. Another speculation doing the rounds is whether Chacko would go with Sharad Pawar's NCP. That Chacko is close to power than most Congress leaders is no secret. The grapevine says he consulted the Maratha strongman before announcing his resignation. Even Rahul and Sonia Gandhi got to know about it only 10 minutes before his announcement. Chacko's connection with NCP goes a long way. After Chacko's stint with the LDF in the 80s, he returned to the Congress along with Pawar, heeding Rajiv Gandhi's call to all congressmen to return to the mother party. The context is ripe for Chacko as the NCP in Kerala is weak after their star performer Manisi Kappan left the party over the LDF giving his Pala assembly seat to Kerala Congress. There are rumours of Chacko being considered as a state president of NCP, but as of now, he has brushed these reports aside. Chacko rose as a student leader along with Umman Chandi. He dabbled with the left and became a minister. He became an MP 4 times. He was in charge of the Delhi Pradesh Congress Committee, but did not get along very well with Sheila Dikshit. Though factionalism in Congress has helped his rise in politics, Chacko could never create a camp for himself. Once Chacko was out of the Chandi-Chennithala equation in Kerala, he lost the place in Kerala's group dynamics. He couldn't get along with the Delhi leadership either, making this 74-year-old a loner in the everyday battle of political survival.